Hi, in this video we're going to talk about dimensional analysis, and we're going to use as an example question number 114 on page 36 of your textbook. And this simply asks, how many milliliters are there in 75.6 microliters? Now, a lot of students have issues with dimensional analysis problems, and really all it is multiplication. Okay, so how I like to set these up usually, I'll write what unit we're given in and the value, and I'll draw an arrow to the units we need to go to. Now, it's just a matter of multiplying our conversion factors to get microliters to milliliters. Now there are several ways we could do this because there are several conversion factors you can use. You can go from microliters to milliliters straight, or you can go from microliters to liters and then go from liters to milliliters. But really all you have to do is multiply. So here's how I like to set these up, and we'll do it in we'll do one of the two ways first. So I'll set these up and I'll put my times marks, and I'll put the units it needs to be in. And I don't know necessarily how many conversion factors it might need to have three, but in this one let's go from microliter to liter and then from liter to milliliter, and we should be able to only need two conversion factors to do that. So in this example we start with microliter. Now we need to come up with a conversion factor that's going to take microliters and move it to another unit. And then for multiplying, remember in fractions, because this is really a fraction, 2 over 1. In multiplying fractions, whatever is on top and on the bottom we get rid of. And here we need just milliliters. We're starting with microliters, we need to get to milliliters. So we're going to need microliters here on the bottom in order for these two to cancel. And I said we're going to go to liters first, so we need to know how many microliters are there in a liter. Micro is times 10 to the minus 6 liters, so there would be 10 to the 6th microliters in a liter. And we want to get rid of the microliter units because we need to get this in milliliters eventually. So that's our first step. We got rid of microliters. Finally, we have liters here. That's still not milliliters. We have liters. We're going to need to get rid of this. So we're going to need a liter on the bottom here. Now, what is left? It's going to be milliliters. That's going to need to be the one on top, the unit on top. So once we have this, how many milliliters are there in a liter? Well, we have 10 to the 3rd milliliters in 1 liter. So really this ends up being 75.6 times 1 times 1,000 over 10 to the 6th, okay, 1 million. If you do that math, you're going to get 75.6 times 10 to the negative 3rd, I'll put that in circle there, times 10 to the negative 3rd milliliters. And that's how many milliliters are in 1 microliter. 75.6 1,000ths of a milliliter in 1 microliter. And I said we can do this another way. We can go straight from microliters to milliliters. So we'll need just one conversion factor there. But the same holds true. We're going to need to have microliters on the bottom and milliliters on top. We need microliters to cancel and milliliters to come out on top. So how many milliliters are there in a microliter? Well, we know that milliliter is 1,000 times larger than a microliter. So they're going to be 1,000 microliters in 1 milliliter. And we're going to end up with exactly the same answer, 75.6 times 10 to the minus 3 milliliters. If you want to convert that into a decimal equivalent, I think I have a little more space here. All right, 75.6 times 10 to the minus 3. We're going to have to move that over one place, two place. I'm going to have to add a 0 here, 3 places. 0.0756 milliliters.